Yo, a wise man once told me that every hero got his own theme music. Yeah, run that.
It's your man Della, first half handsome. Fly out the gate, create visual anthems. I'm walking excitement, personified dopeness. Pay attention to detail. I zero in, focus, it's just my passion. Whether coordinating or clashing, no matter what I'm rocking, it's about that action. Got an eye for fashion, just happen to be fortunate. Still age appropriate, street gutter to corporate. Tailor-made suits to throwbacks, hot pink to jet black, silk tweed and denim. Your man will get you on track. Can't forget the sneaker game, quarter century deep. Rock something you forgot about. I wish you would call me a hype beast. Shirt pressed with a light crease, I smell like the ocean breeze. Groomed up, nice match down. You can't deny me. Pull up on the scene, low key, walking through slowly. You already know, B. All eyes is on me. Involuntary measures called extraordinary pleasure. I provide the look to keep the energy together. So like, share, subscribe, lock in. You can't go wrong. The Schwebel room presents the left leg of Goldtron.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man Della, first half handsome. Back at you again with another episode of the left leg of Goldtron. You know what I'm saying? Where we tell you to wear what you like. Don't go broke trying to impress or improve other broke people. Be comfortable in your own skin. And of course, do not try to fit in when you meant to stand out. You dig. Also, shout out to everybody from the Schwebel Room crew and all the affiliates, because this is a Schwebel Room production. You know. Yeah. And before I go any further, I got a little flack from the last episode, but I'm glad everybody was watching and paying attention, because that's what we do it for, you know what I'm saying? But it was basically about from personal experiences. Well, not personal experiences, but from a male perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because in actuality, it's a lot of good women that hold men down, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of dudes out there that's trash as well too. So that goes both ways. You gotta be fair, flip both sides of the coin, you know. So that rant was not just for women, that was for men as well. So to clear the air on that one, yeah, for real. Because again, that's both sides of the coin. But now to the realness. Today's episode, we're gonna talk about the difference in dressing grown and dressing old. Now, I'm gonna say probably about maybe a good 20 plus years ago, me and my man was speaking on this. Shout out to my man Rockstar. Y'all may know him as Tony Maroli from the You Already Know podcast. If you haven't checked it out, go check him out. Him and Keenan Thompson been doing that thing for a while. Shout out to them for show. But he was talking about brothers of a certain age. When you get to a certain age and you don't really dress that age, not saying that you dress like you're still in your younger to mid 20s or anything, but you don't dress like you're what, 50 to 60 or whatever, you still dress like you got some kind of spring in your step, some kind of swag about you. You know what I'm saying? And we call that like you're dressing like you're grown but not old, you know. And we figured that was a good definition to call that. Because I mean, you know, sometimes like you get a certain age, you don't feel like you that age, you know, and you still don't want to dress like you collecting your AARP card. I mean, let's face it, that just solidifies you being old. And granted, it might be good to get that senior discount, no doubt, but still, you don't feel like that shit, son. For real. I don't. I'm just gonna be real. I'm speaking for myself in this aspect, but I don't feel like that. Fuck that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. That ass. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between being grown or dressing grown and dressing old. And in this day and age, the lines are blurred between the two. I mean, let's just keep it another buck. There's lines blurred between the roles of, not the roles, but the dressing styles of gender on some realness. So the lines of dressing grown and dressing old are there as well. So can you dress old, or can you be age appropriate in your dress? I mean, nowadays, you really can't, I would say. There are some things that I personally feel that you might be crossing the line on. You know what I'm saying? And this is just me personally talking right now. There are some things that you won't catch me rocking because I feel it's like, yeah, I didn't cross that threshold. Like, for instance, you would not catch me rocking no type of shirt, t-shirt, I should say, that has anything to do with the word trap or trap house on it. Not gonna happen, bruh. For one, I have never or plan on lived that lifestyle. I ain't about that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Hell, I can't even roll a blunt. I probably could tell you how many times I've put in on weed in my life. So, for that alone, you would never see me rocking anything that has anything to do with a trap or a trap house, because that ain't me. Just saying. Uh, Something else you probably would never see me rocking. Any type of old high school sporting stuff. One, I never played on a team. That wasn't my lane, bruh. I was the talent show dude. All my people, they was the ones that was doing the athletics. You could count on me for the talent shows, bruh. I was always the one rhyming and dancing in the talent shows. Anybody that went to school with me, ask them. They'll tell you. Just keeping it a buck with you. I call that rocking any of that stuff, especially if it was like If the size doesn't fit you, got that extra medium fit, I call that trying to recapture your youth. You ain't caught it, bruh. An extra medium was never a size that was a good fit. We ain't trying to be Al Bundy or Polk High. I'm just saying. Never ever was a good look, and it still ain't. Nah. Never. Ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Just saying, bruh. What else I don't think is quite age appropriate? This is not age appropriate, and I honestly think it's kind of gross. Now, and this is for men, this is not for women. You a dude and you can fit into any of your son's clothing that might be trendy or anything. Yuck. Just don't do it. For your sake, my sake, and your son's sake. Unless your goal is to embarrass him, just don't do it. Again, yuck and pause. Extreme fucking pause. Don't ever do no shit like that. You might need to seek a therapist. Spend some time on somebody's couch. Cause nah, ain't nothing cool about that shit. Seriously. Ever. You might want to reevaluate your thoughts. Nah, bruh. Now, getting on further to it, I've seen some blogs that have said that after a certain age, there are some things that men shouldn't wear. And I kind of disagree with it. Only because, again, as I stated, what the credo of this show is, wear what you like and be comfortable. Now, some of the things that they said were like some sneakers. Now, the first episode, we spoke on hip hop sneakers. Being that the age demographic that I am, the majority of the age demographic that I speak to comes from the hip hop generation. As you can see by the shirt that I'm wearing, Black Moon Into the Stage, 94, hip hop to the core. Ain't no way I'm going to stop rocking this. This is my era. And first and foremost, as well, ain't nobody going to tell me what I can and cannot rock, especially if you ain't paid for this shit. Flat the fuck out. I do not give one single solitary fuck. Just keeping it real with you. If you ain't bought this shit, I wish a motherfucker would tell me what I can and can't wear. Motherfucker, please. Motherfucker, please. If you feel that strongly about what it is I wear, please give me some money to buy what you feel I should wear. Because ain't no other person gonna buy my shit for me. I am not what they call yo bitch. Where's the lie? Ain't one. I'm gonna fill that blank in for you. Anyway, as I was saying, I was saying, yeah, some sneakers that after a certain age they feel we shouldn't wear. And again, I disagree with that because if you're comfortable wearing it and you purchased it, wear what you like. Why not? Especially if you can wear it right, you got something to go with it and pull that off. Why not? I could see if you was wearing it wrong or something, or it looked really out of place, or again, as I stated in the first episode, if you were just wearing it to follow a trend and you didn't really like it or it wasn't comfortable, then yeah, don't wear it because it's stupid, a waste of money, and if it's hurting you or not working with you, you look dumb. But come on, son. If you telling me I can't rock these, you done lost all sight. Because let's just say this. That's history. That's nostalgia. That's timeless. That's a classic. Classics don't get old. Classics don't fade. Classics stay classic. Point blank, period. You can find something to rock with those any day, anytime, anywhere. Bet 5. Tell me I'm lying. You can't because I ain't. You can't argue with facts, bruh. I'm just saying. Tell me I can't rock these. Another classic. Now, that might be something more on the obscure line of a classic, but yet still a classic nonetheless. That's a groundbreaking sneaker right there. Also nostalgic. That was the first pair of sneakers that they made that mold to the shape of your foot. The foam posits that Penny wore. It came out, 1997, 98? And the royal blue, I do have those. I just have to find them. But I do have the royal blue joints. Still fire. And then they had the nerve to say that we couldn't wear these. Now, I'm not talking about the colorway. I'm just talking about the silhouette. Really? The retro one? Are you dumb? Yes, in the Remy Ma voice. Are you dumb? Yeah, I kept a still face in that look for a minute. Y'all thought the screen froze. Nah, it didn't freeze. I was just stone faced on y'all for a minute because that still baffles me. Houseway, that sneaker right there, groundbreaking. A groundbreaking sneaker that set the trend for how many sneakers to follow that joint. Not just for Jordan, not just for Nike, but for sneaker culture, my G. Sneaker culture. Really. That's a whole other episode that we can get into. A whole other episode that we can get into. But a groundbreaking shoe nonetheless. And you telling me that after a certain age I can't wear it? Please tell me why. I would love to know your reason for it. I guarantee it's not a good one. And if you say, oh, because it's going to make your feet hurt, fool, they make insoles. Ain't nobody got to know you wearing them. I don't care how old I get. If I like it, I'm going to wear it. Point blank, period. Fuck what you thought. I'm dead ass serious on that one. And last but not least, if you tell me I can't rock these, I will smack you upside the skull with the sole of this joint. This clear bottom is coming upside your head. Word. Another groundbreaking sneaker. And I spoke on them the first episode as well. Stop playing with me. Don't do it. I'll come through the screen and slap the fuck out of somebody. Don't play with me like that. Ever in your life. Tell me what I can and can't wear after a certain age. What part of stupid are you stuck on? I would love to know. For real. Now let's just talk about that for a second. Again, with the sneakers alone, that's nostalgia. It's a part of history. That's our era. That's my era. Why can I not wear something that's my era? Especially when they keep bringing them back every year. I don't see a problem in that. Especially if I can find something or a way to rock them the right way. And best believe every shoe that I just pulled out, you already know I got something to wear with them. to the fitted. And we're going to get in the fitteds in a minute too. So that right there already debunks that one. Saying that I can't rock a certain sneaker after a certain age. In the legendary words of a brother who I'm about to perfectly segue into, Ed Lover, because he embodies this. Come on, son. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Because he is a brother who embodies the term grown but not old so well. The brother himself is hip hop through and through. Through and through. To the root, to the core, to the center. I just seen a picture of this brother with a pair of Space Jams on. And he killed it. Had on the L check blazer. Bodied that shit, son. Bodied it. I tried to get the picture, but it had a watermark on it. And if Ed Level would have seen it, he would have clowned me. He would have said, come on, son. You couldn't have got a better picture of me. You couldn't have paid to get that shit. Come on, son, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's exactly what he would have said. And I wasn't about to get clowned by Ed Lover. He wasn't about to clown me, so I just explained it. But yeah, he bodied that shit. Perfect example of grown and not old. Perfect example. Perfect example. Because you can still be of a certain age, a distinguished age, and still have style, still have swag, still have some type of, how can I word it? Still have some sense of, I ain't what y'all thought it was about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And murk it. Like, I don't understand why after a certain age, especially for dudes, you just get put into this box or this category of where you gotta wear trousers up to your nipples with the shirt tucked all the way in, some knee-high see-through socks, and some dusty ass hard bottoms. Nah, bruh. I, for one, ain't going out like that. I don't know what it is you thought. Then when they see you in some tennis shoes, a nice pair of jeans, not creased, because now the crease, that hard dry cleaner walking like you Frankenstein crease, that could be an indication of that. I'm not going to say it's old, but that's some old player shit, walking with that crease. That's also kind of like a regional thing because not everybody does that. But I do know that in certain regions, there are brothers of a certain age that do that. But in the same sense, that shows that you took time out to take care of your outfit. You took time out to press that. You took time out to get that pressed. So it shows that you do care about your appearance. And you can never fault somebody for taking time to take care of their appearance. You can't. You can't fault somebody for wanting to be fresh. Regardless of if that's a supposed old look, I will never fault somebody for taking time to take interest in their appearance. Can't do it. Won't do it. But still, yeah, that's just me. Sometimes that crease, you be feeling player with that crease, boy. Strutting down the block with that crease. Yeah, it was me back in the day, boy, especially in them raw denim, the real dark raw denim. That crease be hitting. Man, I might have to go get me a pair of raw denim just to crease them up to piss people off. Might be the next move. Just might be. For sure. But yeah. At lovers I do, for sure. That grown, not old. Indeed. But let's get into these fitteds because they said, oh, you shouldn't wear baseball caps either and all that. Why not? Why the fuck not? What's wrong rocking a baseball cap? If it enhances the outfit, why not? Oh, you too old to be rocking the baseball cap. Who are you to tell me what I'm too old to wear and what not to wear? Especially if it look right. Nah, don't do that. Because you look like a hater doing that shit. Because you look real jealous. Because I'm rocking it right. I pulled that shit off real slick. It's a lot of jealousy coming from that side right there. I'm getting them vibes, that jealousy. That juju you trying to put on me because the people you would compliment me on what I'm rocking. It's hating your blood. You might want to see somebody about that. Holler at your boy. I get you right. Ain't no need to hate on somebody. Don't hate the player. Hate the fact that you can't style yourself right and you ain't had the proper coaching. That's all it boils down to. Those who can do, those who can't hate. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Being a hater ain't good, bruh. Being a hater is not good. Nah. That's like saying I can't wear a throwback jersey. That's also history, nostalgia, especially if it was somebody from your favorite team, your favorite player. You knew all their stats, the numbers they put up, maybe the yards they ran, the assists they got. They could have been MVP that year that led them to the championship, Super Bowl, World Series, what have you. But it's not in style or, oh, that's played out. You look young rocking that. Get out of my face with that foolishness, man. Stop it. You sound real dumb. Really, really dumb. Back to these shirts. I got a gang of these shirts with hip hop artists from my era. I sure the fuck do. Why? Because again, it's my era. And another reason is because with the way that the music industry is nowadays, and again, back in my era, you had to go to the actual store and purchase CDs, cassette tapes, vinyl, or what have you. With all the streaming and stuff, the artists really ain't making no money. So I see buying these t-shirts and merch and stuff as a new way to support them, aside from maybe downloading the album for purchase, of course. But I see getting the merch as a new way of supporting them. And it's also advertising, especially if it's somebody you really rock with. Why not? Support your favorite artist. It's a new way of doing it. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But y'all say we can't do that because we have a certain age. Man, especially in hip hop where they say it's a young man's game. And yeah, it could be a young man's game, but hip hop just turned 50. So hip hop itself is still considered young. Ain't nobody washed up. We like wine, we getting better with age. Because right now, the artists of my era still touring, still getting their bread that way. So this is how I show my support as well. Point blank, period. Bitch. That's right. Now, another brother who represents, or shall I say, embodies grown but not old to the T. It's the brother Shy McBride. That brother right there kills it. His sneaker game alone is wildly impeccable. When I say wildly impeccable, I mean this brother's shoe game is insane. insane. I'm trying to tell you, son. I mean, shoot, check this out. I mean, look, you can't tell me this is not just on some grown man. I mean, chilling, reading his script, smoking a cigar with the Oregon Duck fives on, bruh. Bruh, come on, that's ill. So ill. You know what I'm saying? So ill, bruh. You can't tell me that ain't the ill. You killing it with that, bruh. Killing it. Straight killing it, man. But understand, brother, stuff is so crazy. When I say crazy, brother got his own one of one Concord 11 lows. I ain't never seen these before, bruh. So this right here tells you that you can still be grown and not old. And when somebody tell you, oh, you can't rock sneakers, tell Shy McBride that. Tell him. Because them is stupid. Them shoes is so stupid. So stupid. But common sense would actually tell you that in the right setting, that you're just not going to rock any of what I said that people said you can't rock just anywhere. And the two brothers that I just brought up are the exact examples of that. Because as I mentioned, yes, they both do rock their fair share of ill sneakers. But in the right occasion, or for the right occasion, I should say, you will definitely see them suited and booted with the L suit, nice tie, nice hard bottoms to match. And Ed Lover specifically will have that ill brim on. Like, I really want to email him sometimes and be like, yo, where'd you get that brim? Because that brim is nuts. For sure. So, yeah, of a certain age, you will rock your sneakers, your jeans, your t-shirt, your joggers, your sweatsuits, whatever, on some everyday stuff. But for the right occasion, you're gonna get dressed up. You're gonna have some slacks on, maybe a nice button up, some loafers. Because on some realness, I got them too, stupid. Again, grown but not old. I know the difference. I ain't no fool. Get your shit right. When you got swag, when you got style, you know the difference between grown and old. You know how to rock each one between each occasion. You know how to code switch. It's not difficult. So, when certain blogs or whatever tell you, oh, you can't wear this, duh. And let's just say for those who don't know, if you go to a gathering or you get invited to a gathering and you're not sure as what to do, it's always best to overdress because you're not going to get talked about if you overdress. But if you underdress, you're going to get looked at, you're going to get talked about. Now, the devil's advocate of that is don't go somewhere in something where you're not comfortable because you're going to look more awkward picking and twitching all night than you would if you were comfortable. In that case, you're probably just not be better off not going at all. Facts. But yo, please like, share, and subscribe. Any feedback you got, let a brother know. Getting them comments. I'm here for it. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? It's your man Della, first half handsome, with another episode of Left Leg of Goldtron. Be back for some more. You dig? Shout out to everybody from the Schwebel Room crew and the affiliates. It's been a real one. Peace.